Hello there, my fellow web weavers. Welcome to Web Weavers Brain Training, where fun meets focus and education. Today, we're testing your memory skills with an exciting challenge. Not only will you sharpen your ability to remember patterns, but you'll also discover some fascinating facts along the way. Ever wondered about the history of cars, steam locomotives, and motorcycles? Stay tuned because I've got some interesting facts coming your way. So, take a deep breath, focus, and get ready, because it's time to put your memory to the test. Here we go. Here's how it works. In just a moment, you'll see a board filled with open memory cards, each showing a different image. Your challenge? Memorize where they are. You have 30 seconds to study the board, so look closely and lock those pictures into your mind. But that's not all. Along the way, I'll share 3 fascinating facts about some of these images. Pay attention, because at the end of the game rounds, I'll test your knowledge with 3 tricky questions. Think you've got what it takes? Let's find out. Ready? Let's go. Did you know that Carl Benz built the first true gasoline-powered car in 1885? His patent motor wagon was a 3-wheeled vehicle, and his wife, Bertha Benz, took it on the world's first ever road trip to prove that it worked. Imagine taking a road trip in a car with no roof, no windshield, and barely any brakes. Now that's a wild ride. All right, time to put your memory to the test. Can you remember where the car is? So, did you get this one right, or did the fact about Bertha Benz distract you? Here is the car. And this was a tricky one, wasn't it? Let's do another round. Take your time and focus on the images. In 1804, Richard Trevithick built the first ever full-scale steam locomotive, making it possible to transport goods and people by rail for the first time. But it was George Stephenson's rocket in 1829 that set the gold standard for trains. His design revolutionized transportation and became the blueprint for steam locomotives worldwide. Let's jump back in. Can you remember where the steam locomotive is? Focus. I hope you were paying attention. So, did you find the locomotive? Or did it go off the rails? Here's the locomotive. And honestly, did you get this one right? This was a tough one, huh? Let's do one last round, okay? Focus on the cards because we'll be going right back on. The first ever motorcycle was built in 1885 by Gottlieb Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach. It was called the Daimler Reitwagen, and it looked nothing like modern motorcycles. It had a wooden frame, 2 tiny support wheels, and a small combustion engine. It was more of an experiment than a joyride, but it paved the way for the motorcycles we know today. Alright, one last challenge. Can you remember where the motorcycle is? This is your final test, so keep focused. And here's the motorcycle. Did it match what you thought? And that's it. You made it through all 3 memory challenges. So tell me, how many did you get right? Did you ace them all, or was it trickier than expected? Let me know in the comments below, but we're not done just yet. Now it's time for the final challenge. I've got 3 quiz questions based on the fascinating facts we just explored. Think you can go 3 for 3 and prove yourself a true history expert? Let's find out. Who invented the first modern car? Was it A. Henry Ford, B. Carl Benz, or C. Ferdinand Porsche? Remember, this is a tricky one. Correct. It was B. Carl Benz back in 1885. He designed and patented the Benz patent motor wagon, the world's first automobile powered by an internal combustion engine. Unlike earlier self-propelled vehicles, this was the first true gasoline-powered car, built with a fully integrated drivetrain. What powered the first ever locomotive? Was it A. electricity, B. steam, or was it C. diesel? Take your time. That's right, the first locomotives ran on steam, driving the Industrial Revolution. And here is the last question. Which company built the world's first motorcycle? Was it A. Daimler and Maybach, B. Harley-Davidson, or answer C. Yamaha? I bet you know this one. The correct answer is A. The Daimler Reitwagen, built in 1885 by Gottlieb Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach, is recognized as the first internal combustion motorcycle. It had a wooden frame and an early gas-powered engine. Did you get it right? Let me know in the comments. Yes, that's a wrap. You've put your memory to the test, learned some cool facts, and tackled 3 tricky questions. But the challenge isn't over. A new round, new games, and even more brain training fun are just around the corner. Will you rise to the next challenge? There is only one way to find out. But first, grab a drink, stretch your legs, and hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss what's coming next. See you in the next round.